What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, y'all? Let some people get up in here, man. We're gonna chop it up for a second. What up, y'all here? Charlemagne, we live? Charlemagne, we live? I didn't go live in the morning in years, man. I wanted to do a quick podcast because I wasn't gonna have time, man. I'm looking at my schedule and I'm pretty I got a full plate for the rest of the weekend, man, which is a good thing. I actually just got back off a business trip. Just got back from Santo Domingo, went down there for a collaboration, a paid gig, you dig? And it's always good, man. Santo Domingo is a good city, man. I was only down there for like a day or two, like 2 days. Quick little turn and burn, you dig? Coming to Stretch City in March. I'm waiting on you, bruh. I got that work. I'm selling these bricks, man. I'm chopping these bricks down. I'm chopping them down to ounces. I'm chopping them down to 20s. I'm chopping them down to dimes. We ain't selling no nicks. You dig? This is the new trap right here, Stretch City. And we trapping all night. You know what I'm saying? This the trap house. I'm up in here all day, all night, and I got that work, that A1 Perico. Pablo Escobar himself gave me the bricks. The shit got the scorpions on them. And that's how I'm moving that shit. I'm moving that shit from Houston to Dallas to San Antonio, Santo Domingo. I got some more business trips this year. And y'all see that logo, you dig? And that logo gonna mean something. You know what I'm saying? Not only will I live for this logo, right? Not only will I die for this logo, I kill for it. That's it. And that's how I'm rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? I got over $250,000 wrapped up into this shit. You dig? It gotta work, but it's working. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to pop my shit because I be so busy, I don't always have time to soak it in. But it feel good when a plan goes the way it should. And don't get me wrong, a nigga took a lot of L's. I'm still taking some L's I'm bouncing back from. But at the end of the day, this the new trap house. We inspired people all over the world, and it started with the dime game division. Let me get this crystal clear. If it wasn't for the dime game division and my time on YouTube and even in the manosphere that was short-lived, I wouldn't be here today. You know what I'm saying? Doing the self-improvement summit, shout out to Ron Wills. Like all of that gave me the confidence to keep rising, to keep moving. I'm just gonna be honest. And writing those books, all of that was the catalyst to get where I'm at today, man. And I didn't get here alone. I got a solid team and we pushing, man. So anyway, rest in peace to Irv Gotti, man. I wanted to talk about Irv Gotti for a minute because y'all know me, man. I'm like a shit. Hold on. Y'all hold on for a second. Y'all hold on 1 second, man. Hold on. All right, sorry about that, man. We back, man. I had to handle some business. Um, I'm a hip hop historian, right? So Irv Gotti is probably top 5, or in some cases maybe top 10 most important people in hip hop history. Irv Gotti started out as a DJ. He started out back in the day, back in the early 90s as a DJ. It was DJ Irv before Murder Inc. But Irv Gotti was one of the ones that put Jay-Z in position. Irv Gotti was one of the ones that put DMX in position. We talking about two of the biggest names in hip hop history. Irv Gotti was a part of that. And then he went on to have Ja Rule and Ashanti and all of that stuff in Murder Inc. But Irv Gotti was an A&R at Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? And we look at the two biggest movements in hip hop history. You know, some of the two biggest movements was the Rough Riders and Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? Irv Gotti had his hand all in that. You dig? So we got to give him his credit, man. Yeah, Irv Gotti had a legendary run, you know. And look, Irv Gotti is not everybody's cup of tea, you know. But at the end of the day, Irv Gotti was a genius, man, and he proved it time after time again. So for 50 Cent to put out that post when Irv Gotti passed, he talking about he smoking on an Irv Gotti pack. I'm a little tired of 50 Cent. I got 50 Cent fatigue, man. I got to be real. And 50 Cent been playing himself lately. He got mad at Big Meech because Big Meech took a picture with Rick Ross. As if he wasn't supposed to take a picture. Rick Ross, one of his biggest songs was called BMF. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Japan. One of Big Meech's biggest songs was called BMF. You thought that Rick Ross and Big Meech wasn't going to cross paths once he got out of prison? Now all of a sudden 50 Cent calling Big Meech a snitch and this, that, and the third. And I think it's corny because just a couple months ago, 50 Cent was taking a picture with Big Meech. You didn't know he was a snitch then? You know what I'm saying? You didn't think he was a snitch when y'all was doing the BMF TV show? You dig? Shout out to Rick Ross. Rick Ross actually came out of the 50 Cent beef really unscathed because Rick Ross really can rap. Fat Boy can rap. And truth be told, beside Get Rich or Die Trying, 50 Cent music didn't age well. Let's keep it real. 50 Cent music did not age well. Y'all not listening to no damn Ayo, she got me doing technology. Some of his music is still good, but nobody's listening to 50 Cent right now. Not his music, Jones. But we still bumping that Rick Ross. Let's keep it a buck. Nigga, honestly, when we think about it, Rick Ross might be top 10 of all time. He definitely top 20. But if you talk about lyricists, music, beat selection, just talking that talk, that real shit, Rick Ross might be top 10, bro. 50 Cent was the first dude to sue and file paperwork, not Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no problem with 50 Cent, but 50 playing himself. I'm like, that has to be a line that you don't cross. All right, you and Murder Inc. had beef back in the day. It really didn't go nowhere for real. 50 Cent real beef was with Supreme, not Irv Gotti and Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the man passed away. He got a family, he got children, he got loved ones. And for you to do that, that's some young rapper shit when you smoking on a Irv Gotti pack. Come on, dog. We talking about 50 Cent, the same guy that will go to beef with his own son. You dig? And Rick Ross is right. 50 Cent can't dress. 50 Cent is the worst dressed rapper of all time. Let's keep it real. 50 Cent is too childish. She needs to grow up. 50 Cent need counseling. What 50-year-old man will go to war with his own son? I thought that was corny. I thought that was corny as hell. You know what I'm saying? People remember shit like that, family. Yeah, man, like, the man has passed away. Like, let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? The best thing 50 Cent could have did was just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, it's over with. The man passed away. It's over with. 50 Cent had feminine pettiness. Grown men move on. Live and let live. That's how I feel about it. Like, you know, I don't know. Also died of a stroke, it seems. He should have been looking into his own health. Well, I mean, that's a whole different conversation, of course. You know, I think Irv Gotti got diagnosed with diabetes, so he probably wasn't living right. He probably wasn't working out and exercising, but he passed away. You know what I'm saying? I just think some of 50 Cent antics is not working no more. Rick Ross got the best of 50 Cent, but 50 Cent started trolling Rick Ross. He got his baby mothers involved. You know what I'm saying? He started putting out videos. He got sued over it. Like, 50 did a lot of corny shit that a lot of people were scared to call him out. I'm like, yo, this shit whack. You know what I'm saying? When it come to hip-hop beef, and we just seen with Kendrick and Drake, when all of the trolling is done, we got to get to the music. And Rick Ross, Fat Boy started rapping. You know what I'm saying? Fat Boy started rapping, dog. And Rick Ross showed that he was a god MC. It come down to those bars. You know what I mean? Y'all remember when 50 Cent, him and Kanye West went head to head. And 50 Cent said, I think it was the Curtis album. He said, if Kanye West sell more albums than me, I'll retire. He never retired. He tried to blame Jimmy Iovine and Interscope. Kanye West sold like 1.1 million. I think 50 Cent sold like 700,000 or something like that, which is still good. 50 beefing with Meech now. Big Meech just got out of jail for doing 20-something years. You think he thinking about 50 Cent? Big Meech ain't thinking about no 50 Cent. That nigga get into a bag. Like, man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, 50 Cent put his son in position. 50 Cent had the BMF TV show, which was falling off anyway after season 1. So he put his son in position, but let's keep it real. That's probably the only way that Big Meech was going to sign off on the TV show, was if you put my son in it. That's what most people would do. That way the family can eat, right? And he put his son on, but now that Big Meech is home, Big Meech is a flat-footed hustler. He gonna get to a bag. You know what I'm saying? So he out of jail now, and you see how 50 moving. He like, man, I don't owe this dude nothing. We do business. So it's crazy to me for 50 Cent to be calling Big Meech a rat. And I ain't getting into who a rat. I don't give a fuck about that. But it's like, dog, you just took a picture with the nigga a couple months ago. Y'all hold on. You just took a picture with the nigga a couple months ago. All that money from the BMF days is hit. Man, they ain't got no more money left from that BMF. They ain't got no more money left. You got to understand, Big Meech wasn't like Pablo Escobar or nothing like that. Big Meech, they were selling bricks and all of that, and they had that work, and they had money, but they spent a lot of money. They didn't make a lot of investments and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Big Meech ain't got no more money from the BMF days. And if he went to jail with some money, man, they spent it. The nigga was locked up for 20 years. Whoever got that money spent it. You know what I'm saying? He originally had 30 years. You know what I mean? That money gone, bruh. That shit is finito. Kanye killed gangster rap. 50 wore a blood red suit on top of the Empire State Building. Dude demonic. 50 Cent, he constantly gonna have a chip on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality. And I get it, man. He got shot 9 times. That should've make you paranoid. You know what I'm saying? Your mom got killed. He got shot 9 times. You know, he got a lot of trauma he got to deal with. But at the end of the day, you know, 50 Cent, the antics is getting kind of corny to me, man. It's like, dog, your music didn't age well. That's just the reality of it. Time is money. I lost a lot of time. 50 did exactly right. Lil Meech is a product of a snitch and unloyal person. Yo, man, who give a fuck about who's snitching, dog? Like, that's street shit. 50 Cent is a corporate businessman. That shit don't matter. And that's the problem with niggas, man. We worried about who snitching or who. If you not in the street, why you worried about who snitching? I just told y'all, I just got back off a business trip representing this logo right here. You know what I'm saying? I get paid for engagements. I'm on TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm syndicated now. It costs to book me. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about who's snitching, dog. Because there's different bags out there. I'm not in the street. Now, if I was in the street hustling, yeah, I would care about a snitch. I don't give a fuck about that. That's how Nipsey Hussle got killed. Worried about who's snitching. Nigga, if you getting legal money, that shit don't matter. 50 is one person in the industry you never beef with. Rick Ross would say different. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, 50 Cent, yeah, 50 is 50. But Rick Ross showed that you can take a hit from 50 Cent and bounce back. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality. And we can't act like Fat Boy ain't doing better than ever. Rick Ross ain't worried about no 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing with 50. He kind of played himself with the Irv Gotti thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let that shit go, dog. Like, that shit corny. You 50 years old, man. I expect something like that from a young nigga that's 21, that don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Irv Gotti passed away. Let it go. You still gonna beef with the nigga? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit corny, man. I'm a little tired of 50 Cent antics, man, to be honest with you. I'm a little tired of it, man. I don't know the last time I listened to a 50 Cent song. No, I'm lying. It was a couple months ago I was bumping that I'm the Man. That shit went hard with him and Chris Brown. That shit is hard. The ending that beef with his own son. Yeah, 50 Cent corny for that, man, when he was beefing with his son. 50 ain't gotta let it go. They shot him. Supreme shot 50 Cent, not Irv Gotti. That's what I'm saying. Supreme shot. Well, Supreme had his hand in that. Supreme ain't shoot him. You dig? So it just is what it is, man. You know? Everybody should have moved on. That beef was like 20 years old, man. Like, shit, get money. Irv Gotti passed away last night. 50 Cent. 50 absolutely loved cutting the money train from any black man in the mainstream. That was disrespectful, but his firing Meech was justified. 50 gonna get... I mean, at the end of the day, 50 Cent and Big Meech, here's my thing. Big Meech don't owe 50 Cent nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing about doing these live streams for my business.
Hello.
Motherfuckers like to call up here and shit, little troll and shit. Yeah. Big Meech don't owe 50 Cent nothing. Like, they grown ass men. I think Big Meech is like in his mid 50s. 50 Cent is like 50 years old, dog. You know what I'm saying? Let me cut this ringer off, man. 50 Cent is like 50 years old. Big Meech is in his mid to late 50s,
Hello.
man.
Please leave a message after the tone.
You know what I'm saying? Big Meech don't owe 50 Cent nothing. You dig? Y'all hold on, man.
Call from not available.
You know what I'm saying? He don't owe 50 Cent nothing. They grown ass men. And 50 Cent is a hustler too. So if Rick Ross got a bag, for Big Meech, the nigga just getting out of jail doing 20 years, how you gonna hate on that man for getting a bag with Ross? Rick Ross' biggest record was BMF. One of his biggest records was BMF. I think I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. 50 profited off Big Meech's story. How the fuck you gonna call him a snitch now when you did 3 seasons of a TV show? That information about Big Meech been on the internet for like 2 years now. But he still did the TV show. But you mad because Rick, this shit is some high school shit, man, sitting at the lunch table. Oh, I ain't gonna rock with you because you rocking with him. Man, if I was in jail for 20 years, I'd get out the same way. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with y'all beef. I just did 20 years. I'm trying to live out the rest of my life in peace. And that's it. Ross be in different hoods, 50 be in the burbs. Look, 50 is 50, and I respect his hustle, but some of that shit corny. Think about all the people that 50 Cent loaned money to, right? And then he got back online and talked about how he gave him money. Like, what type of street code do 50 Cent live by? He just like to air everybody out. It's like a victim. He got some feminine traits when I think about it, man. Kind of think about it. Real talk. Hey, man, don't ever borrow no money from 50 Cent. The whole world gonna know about it. So, I don't know, man. It's like 50 got a chip on his shoulder. He gotta let that shit go, man. Like, yeah, 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? You grew up in the hood. You had to fend for yourself. You know, you had some big dumbass rabbit teeth. You had to get your teeth fixed. The girls probably called you ugly and shit. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He came in the game trolling with the How to Rob song. I ain't gonna say 50 is a buster. I just said he played himself. 50 Cent been playing himself for like 2 weeks. 50 got to pay the guy that played Ghost more money. It was corny how he put out the message from Lil Meech. That was whack, man. 50 playing himself. When Lil Meech was walking around talking about 50 his pops because his pops was locked up. I thought they had a real relationship. So 50 Cent burning a lot of bridges. And if 50 Cent ever fall on hard times, he ain't got no allies. You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part. 50 Cent don't have no allies. Look what he did to Young Buck. Look what he did to Lloyd Banks. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened with him and Game. Jimmy Henchman. You can go down the list, man. 50 Cent ain't really gonna have no friends left, man. To be honest with you. Ain't really gonna have no friends left. When it's all said and done. And ain't nobody gonna help him. That's the thing. Ain't nobody gonna help him. Even his own son. Ain't nobody gonna help 50 Cent. If, God forbid, if he ever get into some trouble. Financially or whatever happened, ain't nobody gonna help him. You know what I mean? So, he played himself. He played himself, man. I just think 50 too old to be trolling this shit. Irv Gotti passed away. We're going to say rest in peace to the legend. If you a hip-hop historian, you understand Irv Gotti. You know who Irv Gotti is. Irv Gotti ran Def Jam back in the late 90s. You understand who Irv Gotti is. And look, Irv ain't perfect. Irv Gotti did some bozo stuff too and all of that. But, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, Irv Gotti is a legend, man. He one of the most top 5 important people in hip-hop history. Maybe top 10. I give him top 10. But you can't tell the story of hip-hop without talking about Irv Gotti. I'm just being honest. Be honest. Irv Gotti, a legend. So rest in peace to Gotti, man. We wouldn't know who DMX is if it wasn't for Irv. Irv Gotti put his job on the line for Def Jam to sign DMX. That was the first person he signed, was DMX. And y'all know the dog. DMX came out the gate swinging, nigga. But that was Irv Gotti, man. Irv Gotti was an A&R at the time. Jay-Z was a big hater of Irv and DMX. DMX and Jay-Z had some friction. They had some friction. Ja Rule. Man, Ja Rule had the biggest hits. Not always there when you call. Not always on time. I can't even think about my high school years without thinking about Ja Rule. That nigga stayed on the radio. Ja Rule, man. Ja Rule was an ill dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Holla, holla. Ja Rule had a lot of hits. Pain is Love was hard. We got to keep it real, man. Ja had a run. Ja Rule had like a 3-year run where that shit was like, goddamn. Every goddamn song on the radio was Ja Rule. Where would I be without you? I only think about you. That shit was hard. I know you getting bored. That shit with him and Bobby Brown. That nigga Bobby Brown had the cocaine jaw. That nigga shit was like this. I know you getting bored dealing with them. Ja was running shit. Once 50 Cent hit the scene, it was over. Ain't nobody listening to no Winkster no more, man. Actually, when we think about it, that song is trash. Keep it real. That Winkster song was trash. They see you a Winkster, but you never pop none. That shit was trash. I'm being honest with you. Now, 50 Cent's mixtapes was hard. That shit was hard. Like 50 Cent mixtapes was hard. That nigga had a good mixtape run. But that Wankster shit was trash. Real talk. So you a Wankster, but you not. Come on, man. When the last time you listened to that song? That shit trash. That's why 50 Cent don't want, like, he didn't want to do a versus because his music didn't age well. Besides Get Rich or Die Trying. That music didn't age well. That shit was trash. I take you to the candy shop. That shit was trash. You telling me y'all riding around listening to Candy Shop? I gotta take you niggas hip hop ID card. I gotta take you niggas hip hop stripes, man. Y'all riding around listening to motherfucking Candy Shop, nigga? Get Rich and the mixtapes is all he got. Yeah. People say what they want, but T.I.'s catalog. T.I. would have killed 50 Cent in the verses. It wouldn't have been close. I may have given 50 Cent 2 or 3 rounds against T.I. T.I. would have killed that nigga. 50 Cent is a very smart dude, though. He not going to do a versus. His music didn't age well. 50 Cent music aged well to white people and Mexicans. Let's keep it real. Go to a 50 Cent concert. You're going to see a bunch of white people and Mexicans because they don't know no better. They think that shit hard. 50 ain't got no bars like that. Imagine 50 Cent and Jadakiss in the verses. 50 Cent just made club bangers. T.I. had the streets on lock. T.I. hard, man. T.I. is a god MC. That nigga pen. You know what I'm saying? When that nigga T.I. dropped trap music, it was over. Nigga, T.I. is hard. Probably the best rapper out of Atlanta and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can say Andre 3000, but Andre don't have the catalog like that. T.I. got the catalog. T.I. is probably the best rapper out of Atlanta and shit. I'm talking about lyricists. The best lyricists. You can say Future, you can say Andre, you can say Killer Mike. But when it comes to those bars, That nigga Tip, he's a rapping ass nigga, man. You dig? I think 50 was jealous of the game. The game is a bozo too. Yeah, 50 Cent do write good hooks. I give him that. 50 Cent write good hooks. He do. He do. Nigga, the game was hard. Nigga, the game was hard. I fuck with the game. But he just do a lot of crazy shit. Game overrated. Now, the game was nice, bro. Especially when he first came out. He was a West Coast dude rapping like an East Coast nigga. That shit was hard, bro. Drake is Nelly, Ja Rule, and Craig David. Yeah, but if y'all... Imagine 50 Cent playing Candy Shop in the verses. I take you to the candy shop. That shit trash. That nigga on stage like this because he can't move and he can't dress. Let's keep it real. 50 Cent is the worst dressed rapper in history. Y'all remember when P. Diddy had his Breakfast Club interview? They was like, yeah, 50 Cent was clowning you because you said you wanted to take him shopping. And P. Diddy was like, yeah, I felt like you needed some clothes. Niggas was trying to take him shopping. It was that bad. Let's keep it real. Like, if you're going to be a rapper, you got to know how to put some shit together. 50 Cent is the worst, the worst dressed rapper ever. I'm being honest with you. It's my opinion. Let's be honest, man. 50 Cent can't dress. That's what Rick Ross was talking about. And I had to agree. I was like, yeah, man, 50 Cent dressed like a... I don't even know, man. A nigga dressed like a Mexican dude. He dressed like a cholo. Yeah, Nas be clean. Like 50 Cent, he should just wear suits from now on and shit like that. Like them G-Unit tank tops, them G-Unit sneakers, that shit was trash. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in the hood wasn't wearing no G-Unit sneakers, man. That was white people buying that shit. Let's be honest. It was Mexican men and white people buying that shit, bruh. It wasn't no niggas in the hood wearing no motherfucking G-Unit sneakers, man. Y'all crazy. A nigga said I had a 50 Cent tank top and do-rag. Man, you bugging, nigga. Those 50 Cent tank tops was trash. They was selling them shits on the street. I do construction and G-Unit sneakers. It's the only way you gonna make them look good. A G-Unit video game was mad violent. Anyway, man, 50 Cent playing himself like a bozo. I think 50 about to self-destruct. You know what I'm saying? His TV show's not hitting no more, man. Besides Power, and 50 Cent can't even really act. I felt like 50 shouldn't have been on Power. Maybe do a cameo or something. I didn't understand his character. That same voice in every movie. You know what I'm saying? Well, you talk to ghosts? Well, you talk to ghosts? Well, let me get Tommy on the line, man. Let me call Tommy, man. I appreciate the super chat, Little Rock. Salute. Tony Yayo is a puppet. Jay-Z got a few more W. The Get Rich or Die Trying movie was trash. We got to be honest about 50. We could be honest about everybody else. We could talk about Cam. We could talk about Jimmy, Jomo from the Bronx. We could talk about everybody else, but don't nobody want to say 50 shit was trash. The Get Rich or Die Trying movie is not no fucking 8 Mile. Ain't nobody watching that shit no more. That movie was trash. Nobody watch that shit. Ain't even on fucking. That shit ain't even on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I thought that movie was horrible. I was like, what the fuck is this? That shit ain't no 8 Mile, bro. 8 Mile was hard. 8 Mile was hard. That 50 Cent movie was trash. I'd rather watch Killer Season. You ain't watching no Get Rich or Die Trying, man. That shit is not no classic. Yeah, Belly was hard. DMX was an excellent actor. Natural. Tupac, good actor. Ice Cube, good actor. Ice-T, good actor. 50 Cent is mid to trash. It was a good movie, see. I'm trying to tell you, man, go watch it tonight. You gonna come back like that shit is trash. I'm trying to tell you, that shit trash. Nas in the barbershop. Nas is not a good actor. Nas be talking that going back to Africa shit. You got it or you don't. Nas had T-Boz being submissive. Hey, yo, T. That nigga Nas will put you to sleep. Hey, yo, T. Tell me you love me. Hey, yo, T. Yeah, Nas is just Nas. That's a fact. I think T.I. got a little bit of actor in him. Because T.I. just a theatrical dude. Like, he mad extra. Yeah, Queen Latifah. Like, some people got it. Some people don't. Tretch from Naughty by Nature is a good actor. A few other people that I can't remember right now. But everybody can't act. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth of the matter. It's just the reality. T.I. got skills. Facts. Yeah, LL Cool J, good actor. Cam is a great actor. That nigga funny. I wish Heavy D was still alive. Anyway, I got some work to do, man. I got shout out to B Kush, man. I don't know if y'all remember the linebacker from the Houston Texans, man, Brian Kushner. You know what I'm saying? He came in Stretch City the other day, man. Now he coming back today for an appointment. So my celebrity clientele was growing. I got some celebrity clientele I can't talk about. But shout out to the athletes, man. So we growing, man. We building. Just got back off a business trip. I got more business trips to come. It's gonna be a long year grinding for me, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. It's all good, man. We gonna grind this year out, man. I ain't capping either. I feel good. I feel confident. I'm ready. I got my 50 Cent tank top on with the bulletproof vest and the do-rag, man. That's the vibes it's giving this year, man. I'm about to grind it out. So, shout out to everybody that support us too, man. You dig? So we trying to get to it this year, man. This year is the year. It's year 3. A nigga global now. You dig? So I got no reason not to touch $1 million. Not this year. I'm not talking about making $1 million this year. I'm talking about just in general. Within the next 5 years, I got no excuses not to make $1 million. Yeah, rest in peace to Irv Gotti, man. I got no excuse. I'm a retired vet. Was an E4 when I found you, C Boogie. Shout out to you, my brother. Brian Cushion is a big ass. Yeah, big ass, big. He real cool though. But yeah, he big as fuck. I was in here sweating like a damn Hebrew, man. No cap. I'm ready today though, man. I got my sweat rag on me. That's a big ass dude. Appreciate the $2 super chat, Joshua. But yeah, and I don't really work with athletes a lot. You know, every now and then, you know, I like to work with just everyday working people, but the athletes come in, you know what I'm saying? We take care of everybody, man. We take care of everybody, man. So whenever y'all in Houston, man, stop by Stretch City, man. I got you. If I can't get you, one of my team members will get you right, man. We got you covered. So we going for that M. We going for that M, dog. I'm throwing up the M's, and I ain't talking about Gotti. We going for that million. That's the new standard. Everything expensive now. I actually got to do a live stream probably tomorrow or something, man. We got to talk about your man Donnie. Your man Donald Trump is doing a lot. So we got a lot to discuss, ladies and gentlemen. You dig? Shout out to Tennessee. We got a lot to discuss, man. Your man Donald Trump is doing a lot. I just don't like how Fox News is dick riding. You know what I'm saying? That shit corny. Fox News got to stop. They doing way too much Trump dick riding, man. Nigga Donald Trump got the media like this. He learned from his first time. I'm like, God damn, nigga Trump can't do no wrong right now, huh? But it is what it is. They trying to prop up Donald Trump so he can have a third term. I wouldn't be surprised if they try that shit. Like, yeah, you fuck around and have a third term on these motherfuckers, man. Fuck around with Fox News. Donald Trump is the best president in history. But anyway, man, let me get up out of here, man. Close your eyes and picture me rolling. Facts. It's go time, man. It's grind. It's Thursday, man. We headed into the weekend, man. Get your grind on, man. Y'all be out. Love y'all. Peace.